Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, good morning everyone. How are you today? I hope you are in a good condition, yeah, in healthy mind and body, and also you are well enough to have your daily activity, yeah. Yeah, okay. So, actually, we have planned to have an offline meeting, yeah, for complex grammar, but unfortunately, because the number of COVID-19 suspect is increasing today, so, yeah, recently, so it is impossible to have offline meeting because it is too risky for us to have an offline meeting, yeah. So we will continue online meeting. Yeah, I hope you keep up your spirit to go through this all until we can go back to our normal life activity. Yeah, let's hope so. So, for today, we are going to learn about direct and indirect speech. Yeah, actually, after mid test, I only provide, if I'm not mistaken, 3 or 2 topics. Yeah, so for direct and indirect speech, it will hold for 3 meetings. Yeah. So for today, you will pay attention on the activity, on the explanation for me, and then for the next meeting, I will provide exercise and we will discuss all together. And for the next meeting is we're still the same, having exercise for direct and indirect, and then in the next 2 meetings, yeah, we will have new topics, yeah. Okay, so let's discuss about direct and indirect speech. I believe you have heard these kinds of topic from senior high school, yeah. So I'm going to review and emphasize in some points for you to be able to construct direct and indirect speech. So let's check for the definition first, yeah. So what is indirect speech? Yeah, indirect speech is also known as reported speech or indirect narration or indirect discourse. Yeah, so for example, you hear someone say something and then you continue those sentence to the other, means that you report someone's sentence. Yeah, so in this case, this is called as indirect speech. When you report someone else's statement in your own words without any change in the meaning of the statements, it is indirect speech. For example, you hear someone says, yeah, someone says a woman, for example, I'm a little bit nervous, and you say that to your friend. She says that she is a little bit nervous. So in this case, you are actually creating indirect speech. Yeah, indirect speech. Okay, so quoting a person using your own word is called indirect speech. Okay, so we have some term for you to pay attention so that it will make you easy in understanding the explanation. In this case, yeah, direct speech for the form like this. She says, comma, with the apostrophe, I'm a little bit nervous, apostrophe. Okay, this is direct speech. For indirect, you have this kinds of form. She says that. We have that here. She is a little bit nervous. So we call this as indirect speech. So these kinds of sentence we call reporting speech, and for this one is reported speech. Okay, and we have verb says. This is reporting verb. The verb of reporting speech, the verb of reporting speech is called reporting verb. And then reported verb, yeah, this one is the verb of reported speech. So we call that reported verb. Okay. We have basic rules. because there is change in the persons, yeah, persons of pronoun. For example, the first not example, this is the rules, yeah. The first person pronoun in reported speech are always changed according to the subject of reporting speech. The second person pronouns in reported speech are always changed according to the object of the reporting speech. And the third person pronouns in reported speech are not changed. Okay, so this is the change in person or the pronouns. What about the verb? The change in verb. If the reporting speech is in present tense or future tense, okay, please underline this one. If the reporting speech is in present tense or future tense, then there is no change, yeah, in the verb of reported speech. The verb could be in any tense, for example, present, past tense, or future. But the point is, for the reporting verb is in the present or future, you don't need to make change. Okay? While the verb, the change in verb, if the reporting verb is in the past, then the reported verb will be changed as the following criterion. The present continuous is changed into past continuous. The present perfect is changed into past perfect. Present perfect continuous is changed into past perfect continuous. Past indefinite is changed into past perfect tense. Past continuous tense is changed into past perfect continuous tense. And then no change are required to be made into past perfect and past perfect continuous tense. Okay? And the next, yeah, for the future tense, well, no changes are made except shall and will. This should be changed into would. Okay, if you find shall and will, then you have to change into would. Okay, I make this simple. So the change in tense is, if in direct speech you find present simple, then you have to change into past simple. If it is present continuous, then you have to change past continuous. If it is in past simple, then you have to change past perfect. For present perfect, past perfect. Future, yeah, will future, you have to change into would with bare infinitive. For can, you have to change into could, and then have to, you have to change into had to, and the imperative you have to change into to infinitive. Okay, we have important word change, yeah. These tenses, this word should be changed into this word because we are creating indirect speech, yeah. Look at this one. This become that. This is for plural, yeah, become those. And then here become there. And then now become then. Sir become respectfully. Madam become respectfully. And then today become that days. And then yesterday becomes the previous day. Look at the example, yeah. I will explain the some examples, yeah, not all, because I will emphasize on the reporting verb. Look at this one. He says he wants to buy this book. Okay, says, this is the reporting verb. Remember, when the reporting verb is in the present, yeah, then you don't need to change this one. Okay, you don't need to change this one. He says that he wants to buy that book. What you have to change is only this one. This becomes that. Okay, and then like this one, he says he wants to buy this book. This is plural because the reporting verb is present. Then you don't need to change significantly. You only need to change the plural identifier. This one, these become those. Okay, he says that he wants to buy those books. While when you find this one, they said, the reporting verb is in the past tense, then you have to change all this one. Okay, sir become respectfully, and then the time is this one present, so it should be changed into past tense. Okay, they said respectfully, this is for sir, yeah, that this is the conjunction, yeah, combine the two words, the two sentences, this one. They said respectfully that the time was over. This one is become was. Okay. And then, like this one, she said, I'm going to London today. Today become that day, yeah? Because said in past tense, then you have to change this one level back. Okay. This is present continuous, then it should be changed into one level back, past continuous, yeah. She said that she was, okay, she was going to London that day, okay. And tomorrow become following day or next day, tonight become that night, and then this one greeting, good morning, good evening, good day become greeting, okay. She said, I'm going to London tomorrow. She said that she was going to London the next day, okay, because we have said, so you have to change this one. I'm going become she was going, yeah. I here, it's not you but her, because this is she, then I should be her. Okay. She said that she was going to London the next day. Okay. For this one, she said, good morning, Sir David. Good morning. So good morning is changed into greeted. She greeted Sir David. So you don't need to you don't need to rewrite said here. Okay. Yeah. And next, we have example here. Yeah. She says, I eat an apple a day. Says, yeah. She says that she eats an apple a day. Okay. She says. So she says present tense. No need to change. Okay. I belongs to she, right? She say that she eats an apple a day. And then he will say, my brother will help her. So present and future, you don't need to change, okay? He will say that his brother will help her, okay? Look at this one. We said, we go for a walk every day. We said that we went for a walk every day. Yeah, change this one, okay? And then look at this one. She said, I have been waiting for him since last morning. So it becomes, she said that she had been waiting for him since last morning. Okay. Have been, this is past continuous, become past perfect continuous. Okay. Next. She said to me, I will not give you any medicine without prescription. He said to me that he would. Okay, this is the change. He said to me. This is past tense, and then we the tense is in future. But because this one is past tense, then you have to change into past. Yeah, he would not. He would not. Will become would. He said to me that he would not give me any medicine without a prescription. Okay. The next, Rafik said, I shall leave for London tomorrow. Rafik said that he would leave for London the next day. Okay. Next, they said it will have been snowing since morning. They said that it would have been snowing since morning. Okay. So these kinds of the change for the example. You can pay attention carefully for each sentences and learn and pay attention on what is the change. Okay. You just need to pay attention on the reporting verb. Yeah, if it is in the present or future, then you don't need to change significantly for all the sentence. Yeah, but if it is in the past tense, means that you have to change significantly for the tenses one level back. Okay. Yeah, so we come to the kinds of sentences that possibly to be changed into indirect speech. Yeah, for assertive sentence. So assertive sentence is sentences that make statement. Okay, so this kinds of statement we call it as assertive sentence. These sentences may be positive, negative, false, or true statement. To convert such sentence into indirect narration, so we have the rules like the previous one. Like the example this one, direct speech, yeah. She says. So the reporting verb in the present, so you don't need to change all. You don't need to change for the pronoun, okay? She says that she is writing a letter to my brother. Like this one, she says that she is writing a letter to her brother. Okay, sorry. My belongs to her. Yeah. The next, she says, I was not writing a letter to my brother. So it should be changed into she says that she was not writing a letter to her brother. Okay. And then the next, she said to me, I'm writing a letter to my brother. For the indirect speech, she told me that she was writing a letter to her brother. She told me that she was writing a letter to her brother. This one told me, yeah. Said changed into told. Okay. And then for this one, should be changed into past continuous. Next, imperative sentence. For imperative sentence, we give an order or direct command. Yeah, the sentences may be in the shape of advice, entreaty, request, or order. Mostly, it depends upon the forcefulness of the speaker. Thus, a full stop or sign of the exclamation is used at the end of the sentence. Like this one, shut the door. Please shut the door. Repair the door by tomorrow. Yeah. For the imperative, okay, wait, this is not changed here. Okay, to convert the type of sentences into indirect speech, follow the following rules. Yeah, the reporting verb is changed according to reported speech into order in case sentence. So you give direct comment. For example, the direct speech, the teacher said to me, shut the door. So in direct speech, the teacher ordered me to shut the door. The reporting verb is changed according to reported speech into a request in the case of sentence makes request. For example, he said to me, shut the door. So you can change he requested me to shut the door. Okay? And the next, we have advice. Okay? For advice, like this one, you should work hard to pass the exam. He said to me. Okay? Said to me. So, you can change indirect speech into he advised me. He advised me that I should work hard to pass the exam. The reporting verb is changed according to reported speech into forbade. Yeah. He said to me not to smoke. So for the indirect speech, it is changed into he forbade. He forbade me to smoke. Okay. And then we have interrogative. Interrogative are those sentences which ask question. Okay. All are called interrogative sentences. So every interrogative sentences ends at the sign of interrogation. For example, do you live here? Have you ever watched Terminator 3 movie? Is it raining? So if you want to change that into indirect speech, so we have to use like ask me like that, yeah. Or if the reporting speech is having the reporting verb as it is start, then if is used in the place of that. Okay, use if. In the previous one, for example, she says that. In interrogative, she asked me if blah 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 like that. If the reporting speech is having interrogative word like who, when, how, why, and then when, yeah, then neither if is used nor any other word is added. Then a full stop is replaced at the end of the sentence instead of mark of interrogation. Okay. Next, we have exclamatory sentence. Those sentences which express our feelings and emotion are called exclamatory sentences. Marks the exclamation is used at the end of an exclamatory sentence. For example, hooray, we have won the match. And then how beautiful that dog is. What a marvelous personality you are. And then to change that, you have to pay attention on the rule. There is interjection like Allah, aha, and hooray, yeah, in the reported speech, then they are omitted along the sign of exclamation. And then reporting verb like said is always replaced with. For example, yeah, said should be replaced with. Exclaim with joy, exclaim with sorrow, exclaim joyfully, exclaim sorrowfully, or exclaim with great wonder or sorrow. Yeah, remember you have to replace the said with this one. Okay, in the case there is what or how, like this one, how beautiful, in the beginning of the reported speech, then they are replaced with very or very great. Yeah, and then in an indirect speech, indirect sentence like the exclamatory sentence becomes an assertive sentence. Okay, the next is optative sentence. Those sentences which express hope, prayer, wish are called optative sentence. Usually there is mark of exclamation at the end of the optative sentence. For example, may you succeed, may you get well soon, would that I were rich. Then there is some rules to change those kinds of sentences into indirect, like indirect, yeah. So for word may, you can change with prayed. He prayed that you may succeed. He prayed you to be succeed, like that, yeah. Made you can change into might. Exclamation, yeah. Mark of exclamation is omitted, and then indirect speech, the optative sentence become assertive sentence. Okay. Okay, so for today it is enough. You can go back to the previous slide if you need more explanation, yeah. For today it is enough for you to pay attention on the activity. So for next week we will start to have activity of exercise. Okay, thank you for today, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.